Hello, welcome back. We got day two of Noita here. I am not in the same place. I am slightly moved, and I'll tell you why. I found yesterday that I was having some audio imbalancing between my voice and the game. Um, Several things going on there. I need to invest in some new equipment, um, which I'm gonna do that. I've got like a month of a lot of free time right now. And so I'm planning on streaming consistently during this time. Um, but yeah, getting back to Noida, I was trying to figure out the balancing issue between my voice and the game itself. I wanted the place I left off last time actually has very little sound. There's no music or anything, and this little fart gun that I have here just that doesn't make any noise. So I was heading down to the sand caves, which I mentioned briefly yesterday. I remembered how to get there. Um, I was going down here so that the like droning music that it plays could allow for a sound check. So I don't have my stream page up right now. I highly doubt there's anybody in here, but I do see chat. If you happen to want to talk to me, go right ahead. For right now, though, I'm going to be troubleshooting sound. I just wanted to start the stream because, as you can see, it is not safe here. It is far from safe here, and so let me see what I can find for us down here. Yeah, this is the cavern, all right. Yeah, this place. You'll see. And there's a bunch of crazy shit down here. There's bosses down here. There's an entire like machine uh biome. This game's fucking wild. I don't know if I've made that clear based on my commentary so far, but this game's fucking wild. It's got so many hidden bits, hidden regions, enemy types. There's a second fungal caverns over here. I forget what it's called. It's got a different name. Let's see. Overgrown cavern. Yeah, there you go. I already heard the music. It's just not in full swing yet. What the fuck is... What is going on? No, thank you. Let me just go. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. We're we're gonna stay over here. Um but I do hear some noisy noise. Can stream can stream hear the game? Go ahead and get my stream up. Um Yep, you're gonna hear echo for a minute, sorry. Whoops, I was too late. I can't hear the game anymore. Okay, never mind. That time I did actually see some audio out. I wonder if broadcast is like canceling out the background noise here. Nope. Maybe OBS is just inaccurate or something. I'm not sure. Let me see. What can I do here that makes some noise? Whoops. Okay. All right. Now let's pause. Turn this on. All right. Now let's pause. Turn this on. Wow, my latency is not very high right now. Okay, well, it sounded like there is game audio. It's just really quiet, which, again, I apologize. There are some streamers out there that just have really low stream audio. Um, I know mine is based in the fact that my microphone's really quiet, but that I think, again, is an electrical problem that I'm going to look into. Because I do want my streams to be of a decent quality. I've watched a lot of streams. I love Let's Plays. And so, yeah, that's kind of why I want to do this and why I would like it to be a good experience for everyone. myself included. Alrighty. So I wasn't really planning on coming down here. Let me just make sure that like all this ambient noise doesn't sound too loud on stream. It shouldn't. All this ambient noise doesn't sound too loud on stream. It shouldn't. Matter of fact, I would say the game is way quiet, but it's gonna get a lot louder. So I'm gonna. Oh, that's right. I had an adjustment on the sound down here. Okay, we're gonna have to do another sound check. I apologize if there's anybody listening right now. This is gonna be a bit slow. But I do think it's important to ensure that everyone has a good experience. To ensure that everyone has a good experience. Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll with this. I'll check back in on it after we get some noise and see how it's doing. Because the droning music still hasn't started, but it will if I stay down here long enough. It might only be in the cavern. I think it's called Sand Cave. I think I just remembered the biome's actually called Sand Cave. I do not like being here. I'm just gonna say that out loud. I don't like that I'm here right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of dangerous shit here. Oh, money. Spray that shit around all day long, bucko. Okay. This is what we would call a dangerous situation. If there's no enemies down here, there's no problem. If there's an enemy down here, we panic and we run away. Ooh. Also, there are really, really good wands down here. It's another reason to come check everything out. That's an incredible wand, except it's shuffle. It's a lot better than my current storage wand. Yeah. If I ever get the opportunity to, just doing a quick enemy check. If I ever get the opportunity to, forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, turn shuffle off, then I absolutely will. Keep one of those. I always keep my modifiers. I know there are fewer slots in here, but the stats are better, and I can't use one of these massive wands for teleporting. So this is just what we're going to have to do for right now. I don't think this will kill me if I accidentally fire it, because that bomb's not going to fire. The chainsaw will, but I don't think chainsaws can hurt you unless you have that one perk that flips all damage onto you. The always cast electric charge looks really good, but again, I think I'm going to have to prioritize the stats here. So if I diddle with these a little bit, and yeah, again, holding on to all the spark bolts for the sake of building up that crit chance once I have like a crit modifier probably, which, again, this is my, second day back to this game, so I'm gonna have to remember all the perks and everything. The way I approach roguelites a lot of the time is to do dumb shit and see what happens. Now, Noita does not really... Oh, whoops. He's charmed, apparently. Now, Noita does not really encourage that, but it is fun. And so, I'm gonna try it. And I think, rather than... That's a lot of fungus. If this catches fire, it's really, really bad. But so far, we're clear on that front. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go away. Buddy, go away. Um, this is blood. I don't really want to change blood to something else, but ooh, that was ooh, forgot about that. Um, at least it's better than water, right? So I think you have to get this up to like 180 or something like that. I don't quite remember. Yeah, he's pretty unhappy about the situation. That's alright. Oh yeah, Miku had somewhere to be, and so we're back to being Mina. Um, if anyone knows the proper Finnish pronunciations, just, you know, pretend like I did it right. Alright, so blood has been changed into Sema. I have never interacted with Sema. I need to go see what that is, because I've heard of it, but I don't remember it at all. Noita Wiki. Oh man, yeah, I've actually got some good bookmarks here. I got the map, got the wand sim. Okay. Sema. A rare liquid which looks exactly like whiskey. It does not behave like water, but it gets you wet. What? Ah, this game's wild. There is a 4.8% chance of SEMA being the outcome of a fungal reality shift. Cool. Cool. Alright. Um SEMA does some crazy shit. This is one of their like alchemical products, and so it interacts with a bunch of things. Alright, cool. So moving on, if I come across any of the things that just mentioned, I'll be sure to use SEMA on them. Um, but I'll just have to keep an eye out for it. Cool. So we tripped balls. We got blood has now been swapped to Sema, which is a water-like substance that simply does not change toxic sludge, I guess. I'm going to assume that it doesn't have any of the other interactions water has either. Um, but but since it gets you wet, you can put fire out with it. Okay, never mind. That's good. That is good. Um, does this thing have spread? No spread normally, but oh, that's right. This, but it only adds like oh shit. Let's get out of here. But it only adds like 9% or 9 degrees to, and that's to each shot, and so that's really not that bad. Hmm. I will want something that's a bit better at firing straight. In fact, what if I built a... I think I just need to, like, get somewhere safe. Hang on a second. Where is my sand cave music? I actually really like that music. It's very, ominous and creepy. Um... That would need a quadcast. I don't have a quadcast, but I do have an effective quadcast. Um, yeah, and so the mana recharge rate is the only reason that wasn't working. Yeah, so unfortunately, because this wand only has 2 slots, I'm pretty restricted on what I can do for my teleport wand, but I do want a crit wand. I just don't think that, yeah, that's right, because the recharge time on this, I don't think that, because my crit wand is only going to fire 1 payload, 1 shot per second, just doesn't seem good. I think the best option here is going to be getting the fuck out of the sand cave. Using the $250,000 I have now to farm up some good perks. Um, and then we'll just continue with trying to break the game. Because, fortunately, I was able to get a teleport, and so we are breaking the game. I used to, when I was down here, I would carry, like, shiny liquids, like the magical liquids that actually put out light. And I would use those to leave pools around here to, like, show my way back up. Because you don't want to get lost down here, and digging through all of that dirt just, like, gives you a chance of coming up underneath something else, and... Okay, cool. Ah, yep, there's the SEMA. Because, I'm gonna keep the water in case I come across, toxic sludge. I don't remember what I was about to say. It's fine. Okay, so this will take me back out. Yeah, it's still really foggy here for some reason. I'm not sure what it's all upset about, but just weather, maybe. Okay. I have Tanner Kiwi on me, and so I should not kick this. But I want to. So we're going to leave Tanner Kiwi right there. I'll listen to some music. I don't have the flute, so this is not a productive use of time, but hey, that's alright. How y'all doing? If there's any VOD watchers out there, I appreciate you. Obviously, when you don't have a lot of interaction in your stream, it's just going to kind of be me talking, but I hope that that is at least good background noise for you. Now, because this music is actually loud, I'm going to pause and turn my stream on real quick. Pause and turn my stream on real quick. Pause. My stream. Okay. So it looks like the audio has actually been somewhat resolved. Let me turn the music down just a bit. Yeah, I forgot about these music boxes out here, so that's an excellent way to do a sound check. Yeah. You know, usually with roguelites, you just kind of go for it. You just kind of go full steam ahead, and you don't blow your run, but you, like, you're always anticipating the next run. Like, whatever you're on is not going to be your final run. The one that makes it, so to speak. Noita's different. Noita's different. Once you have a run in Noita that is viable, you have to take all of the time in the world to make sure that everything you're doing is safe. To make sure your wands aren't just going to fucking detonate you into a little puddle of pixels, which they love to do. I have cleared an entire screen in a single frame before, no pixels, including me. And yeah, 20-hour run, one click later, you're gone. Excuse me. Hopefully the audio cuts out my little burps there. Or the noise cancellation. So from here, as far as like unlocking things goes, I am used to having all of the spells like already out in the world. And so, let me think. Like, for example, the High Alchemist is an extremely dangerous boss. But if I was to go take him out, I could get the Greek spells. I could actually unlock them for future runs. I'm really disappointed that we weren't able to hear the Sand Cave music, but we'll end up going back there at some point. I am going to take a quick peek at the map, just because I think there's something directly above this tower that might be interesting. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the pyramid. Or no, actually, I'm thinking of the tree. The main tree that's back at the entrance. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. On this map, they have all the achievements already, so the pillars are like 10 or 12 high. Looks really cool. Um, yeah, so looking up in the sky. Oh, that's right, the gourds that are over on the left. Um, I may have to go try and get me one of those. Not immediately. Yeah, not immediately, but something to keep in mind. I also don't remember how to get into the second chamber that's inside the lake. I just don't remember. I think it might be in the Hisi base. There's like that anvil. Yeah, I don't remember if it's the anvil or the eye puzzle or the hourglass puzzle, but it's one of those. I'm just looking over the map because man, this game's awesome, guys. It really is. Oh yeah, I can go get that other orb. The nuke orb, I think is what it is. I think that's the nuke orb. It doesn't show that way in the map. Um, I would put this on stream while I'm looking at it, but I haven't sanitized my browser setup yet. And so, just in case there's a single pixel of one of the letters of my name somewhere, I'm just not going to bother. Oh, yeah, God. The one thing that I only saw once in this game was the fast travel room. Because there is one. And like everything else, it's just kind of out there in the ether. Oh, yeah. I wonder if they ever figured. I really wonder if they ever figured out what the cauldron is for. Because I remember the cauldron was there, and connections. If mods are enabled, the room does not spawn. Yeah, that's okay. And again, I disabled the edit everywhere mod, but since it was already active on this save, it didn't disable it. Room is enclosed beneath the chasm near the Salvajan Tuntia. Salvian? I think they do J as Y in Finnish. This is the squid boss, right? Yeah, the wand boss, yeah. Fuck that thing. We're not dealing with them. But that's where the cauldron room is, and it looks like what? It has to do with the day of the year? And there was even a bug with leap years. Wow. That's incredible. Theories on the cauldron's functionality. Oh, love this game. Like I said, secrets. This game does secrets in a way I have never seen in any other game. Like, it's impressive, to say the least. Okay, I'm hearing explosions. What? There's not usually... Oh fuck, I gotta get Tanner Kiwi. There's usually not conflict in that pyramid. I'm not sure what they're upset about. What is that? Is that like diamond? Diamond. Did I know there was diamond in this game? Fucking Minecraft? I don't think I knew that there was diamond. Right. Come on, Tanner Kiwi, we got shit to go do. Alright. I want... You know what? This is a stupid idea. I wonder if you could use the Tanner Kiwi earthquake effect to kill the pyramid boss. Or, like, this right here. Let's be very careful here, because the liquid particle physics will just cause them to rocket up above something. And, that's not the functionality we're looking for here. Is it draining? How is it draining? It's not. It's bugging out. That's why you don't screw with it, man. Because if you fall in lava, if your body becomes submerged in lava, you've got maybe like 2 or 3 frames until you're dead. So reaction time or just bust. I do know what this scale is for. I actually had it filled on my main save. This must be where the essence eater was. Let me see how far down this goes. I probably don't want to explore it too much. I guess I could leave the tablet up here or something like that. This is Nope. The reason I don't want to fuck with them is because they're going to teleport me way too deep inside there. I want to go in here. I remembered the name of the perk that I'm looking for. Hey, thank you for your message. Let me just remember how to ban people. No, we don't time those out. So... Oh, is that what restricted means? Is it's a shadow ban? I bet that's what that means. So that probably didn't even show in my chat. Like I said, I've watched a lot of streams. I have streamed in the past, but it was like 6 or 7 years ago, back before Twitch had really any moderation tools. Okay, he sucks. I think I can take him, but he does suck. This is where I start to question whether or not I should be here. But see, that's what I want to do to him. And see, it almost worked right there. Oh, you know what? I'm surprised I'm not getting dropped frames because, yeah, I've been streaming on a VPN. Let me just disconnect that. Hopefully this doesn't fuck with the stream, but it probably will at least a little bit. So if this terminates, I'll start it immediately after, but hopefully it doesn't.